Live. All right, man. We are live now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 2 of High on Sports. My name is Alex, also known as Mr. Mello. I'm here with my folks.
Trevor, the Rev.
Trev the Rev. What's going on, Realist Rev?
What's happening, man? Let's get this on the way.
Let's do this, man. It's been a while since our last episode. You know, motherfuckers work, man. So this is what we do. We trying to carve a little bit of time out today. Sorry about that. Killer again. We got carved a little time out today to review NFL week number 2. We're going to do the scores around the league. We got some Raider highlights. We got some Cowboy woes. We're going to talk Canelo, big fight this weekend. Controversial decision. We'll get into that later. A legend retires. We got KD tweets. KD sends out some tweets. I thought he was pulling Ricky Henderson, but we'll get into that later. I'll do some.
Speaking of third person.
Speaking of third person, we'll talk about some fantasy news. Everybody plays fantasy, so we're gonna touch on a little bit of that. How Trev's doing, how I'm doing, and then we got a big weekend of sports we'll review. You know what I mean? So let's kick it off. I'm going to go ahead and review the week 2 of the NFL, man.
Start off with these scores.
Yeah, it was fun. I thought it was a good weekend of NFL, man. I mean, that's what my fantasy said. We had the Texans started it off on Thursday. Snooze fest, major snooze fest.
Anything with the Bengals right now is a snooze fest. Red Rifle, Red Rocket, whatever you want to call it. That was looking like a red piece of junk right now.
Looking like a red piece of shit. That's for sure. We got Texans 13-9 over the Bengals. We got the Bills and Panthers. Another snooze fest. Maybe week 2 wasn't that fucking good.
First of all, they've been saying that the offense around the league has been down for the most part.
Right. So we'll get to the big scores. I see him in my peripheral
right now too.
I see him in my peripheral. So we're gonna do that. We got Bills and Panthers. Panthers over the Bills 9-3. That was a high-scoring game. We had the Bucks over the Bears, 29-7. Steelers over the Vikings, 26-9. And Antonio Brown, that dude, he's a beast. Cardinals over the Colts, 16-13 in overtime. Patriots demolished the Saints. Don't let the score fool you. It was a 16-point game. It was a 16-point win. The Patriots totally demolished them. Good bounce back, if you want to call it that. We had the Ravens over the Browns, 24-10. We had the Chiefs over the Eagles, 27-20.
The Chefs.
We got the Titans over the Jaguars, 37-16. Dolphins over Chargers, 19-17. We had the Jets and the Raiders, 45-20. In a smacking, and I called it on the first episode in our archives. Go ahead and check that out if you got some time.
Man, who could have predicted that?
We did I predicted we did what we supposed to do, and we did what we supposed to do.
That's not hard to predict.
Hey, it is what it is. We had the Broncos over.
It's a prediction when it's obvious.
We had yeah, it is. Yeah. When you called it, we had the Broncos over the Cowboys, Trev. 42-17, and we'll get you started here in a minute. We had the Seahawks over the.
Don't get me started.
Well, we're gonna rev the Trev up. We're gonna rev the Rev up.
Rev it up.
We're gonna rev it up. All right, so we got the Seahawks 12-9 over the Niners. We got the Redskins over the Rams 27-20. Falcons over the Packers 34-23, which is a pretty good game.
That was actually a good game.
We caught most of that on the red zone.
I didn't watch that game.
We had most of the highlights. Yeah, it felt like it was on the red zone.
After I left here, I went home and I just kind of crashed for the night.
Put your head down.
Sorrows was getting to me.
I feel it. I put the Spurs away. Put your cowboy boots away.
Put my pistols down.
Last game we had Monday. Obviously, we had the Lions over the Giants, 24-10.
Oh, Big Blue! Talking about motherfuckers who suck.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, Big Blue is very blue at this time. Speaking of blue, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it to you, man. So I got a couple. I got a couple things. We'll touch on the Cowboys now. We might as well
shoot from the hip.
All right. So we got Cowboys lose, man, and not just lose.
We lost. Well, a loss is a loss, and win is a win.
Yeah, but it's the way you lose sometimes. So what I want to know is that they lost a tough game. As I had said, it is tough in Mile High to win in the beginning of the year. Again, in the archives, it's on wax. It's hard to play Denver. You guys went in Denver. They totally shut Zeke down.
We got hit
so much so he apologized for for his performance.
Hey, it was his
and that's good. That's big of him. That's big of him. But what I want to know is they take the loss. At this point, how do you guys bounce back from that? Looking ahead to week 3 really quick against Arizona, what do you need to fix? What do you want to see moving forward? What was the problem on Sunday, man? What was going on?
So we just came out, got hit in the mouth. I'm gonna say we the Cowboys came out, just got hit in the mouth from the start. Zeke was getting balled up. It's first time he's really been shut down in a game like that in his career. You know what I mean? He had 9 rushes for 8 yards. Talk about getting shut down. It's a growing experience for him. It's only his second year. You got to get over that, learn. Dak stayed poised out there, even though he threw a couple picks, But what's that? We came out, got hit in the mouth. Bring ourselves back together this week for the Cardinals. Get back to Cowboy football.
What's Cowboy football right now?
Balance ball control.
Please tell the viewers.
Balance and ball control. Balance, run. Set up the pass with the run.
Mm-hmm.
Type of possession. We prefer to hold the ball.
Dominate possession. Run the ball.
There's 60 minutes in the game. Football. We prefer to hold the ball longer than 30 minutes, more than half of the game. Helps our defense out since we do have a suspect defense.
Makes it easy.
The less the suspect defense is on the field, the better.
Yeah.
So we'll come back out, get disciplined. They talked to Zeke, got his shit together. What he did wrong.
It says here Dak Prescott threw the ball 50 times.
Yeah, they was playing. Obviously they had to because the running game was shit. Zeke only ran the ball 9 times. They were down early.
Yeah.
He
had to 50 times. He completed 30 passes, but he had those interceptions, like you said.
Yeah, one of the interceptions was interception, but one was at the end of the game when it was out of.
Right.
To lead one when there's 50 seconds left on the clock.
When you're looking at the box,
we weren't going to win anyways. At that point, But the interception when Chris Harris intercepted Dak because Dez didn't catch the damn ball, that typical Dez moment.
Mm-hmm.
Might be the modern day T.O. For every spectacular grab, he has spectacular drops.
Yeah, You're right. And I'm a big fan.
He was too gifted to be dropping the ball as much as he does. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a big fan.
I rock with these. I rock with Dez. When Dez is on point, he's top 3 in the league to me.
I'm a fan of Dez Bryant.
But
from what we've seen, and I don't mean to, I just want to hop in real quick. We didn't watch much of it. It wasn't televised like that.
Yeah.
In the house, but we watched on the red zone, and the parts we did watch. So we're just being trying to be objective here. We didn't see it all. But Cowboys missing a lot of tackles, man.
Defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's. Defense is going into the season, but that was our question. That was our question last year too. Is defense, it's defense. Offense ain't our problem,
right?
It was on Sunday, but that was really the first time the team, Dak, the team has had a fight from behind like that. Last year the only 2 losses we had were to the Giants. 3 losses to the Giants and the Eagles, and they weren't even blowout losses. This is the first blowout in Dak's career, Zeke's career. So it's a learning experience. They're gonna have to go through something like this. It's not realistic that they're gonna be in a close game for their whole career. You're going to go through some blowouts, and it's good.
You lose. Sometimes
maybe Zeke needed that to understand, hey, you can't be doing this. You know what I mean?
Right. And like you said, maybe
you can't be acting selfish on the field, woe is me.
If you're going to take those losses too, it's good. It's better to do it. It's better to do it early in the season. You know what I mean? And it was on the road. It's a tough game. Like I said, I told you it's going to be a tough game, man.
It's a tough game. I just didn't expect the offense anyway, to come out as flat as they did.
Yeah,
the defense.
Denver came out and took it to you guys right away.
Defense, Denver's offense actually surprised me too.
Yeah, man. I wanted to touch on that too because obviously
as far as our defense is, I thought that
Trevor Siemian threw 4 fucking touchdowns, man.
He looked better than Eli, but y'all know how I feel about Eli.
Right, and Trevor Siemian, man. To be honest, I'm a Raider fan coming in. I'm thinking, we got to sewed up. To be honest, I'm selfish, and I'm watching Trevor Siemian throw 4 touchdowns again, and it wasn't the best defense or anything like that. But they got
But I see guys slipping on guys like getting routed.
You gave up
one of our safeties, Jeff Heath, got routed by C.J. Anderson. The
running back. You gave up 118 yards to C.J.
Yeah, C.J.
and a touchdown. C.J.'s nice though.
And he had
Vallejo, by the way, shout out Vallejo, California,
hometown. C.J. Anderson,
feel me? Bethel High, but yeah, man, he scored a touchdown. I mean, they took it to you guys. In Denver. Bounce back to week 3.
We get the Cardinals.
Week 3, you get the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are not looking good.
They're not.
What you expect? So what you expect? What do you expect coming out into week?
I expect the way Coach Garrett. He's not a real rah guy. He just goes out there and just keeps pressing along, keeps preaching the same message.
Smile on his face, like everything's okay.
Just go out, get their job done this week, practice just like they never lost. You know what I mean? Zeke got talked to, obviously, but the team just going to keep pressing along because that's football. Last week is last week. Last week is over. We can't dwell on that. We got a new task ahead of us. This is how we play ball. 16 weeks. And so if we want to be dominant, we dictate how we play. We don't play the game according to the other team. We play our game.
We did on Sunday.
On Sunday we had to.
Looking week 3. That's what I hope to see, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. Get back to that. Running the ball. Yeah, man. So we'll see. Dez will hopefully catch the ball. He got a touchdown, which is nice.
Yeah, nice.
But then I feel like he could have put a little more effort on the Talib interception, even though it's at the end. The game was out of hand. Still
from him. What do you expect? But yeah, man, we still had a lot of big games from a couple people. So let's shout out a couple people on the team, and we just don't want to be all negative. You know what I mean? To every player, as I was saying earlier, shout out to Brian, by the way, the Benfica Keisha podcast. It's a really good podcast if you're a soccer fan. Just in general, go check him out, man. Benfica Keisha podcast. Check him out on YouTube. I'll list his Twitter name a little later if you guys want to follow him. Check his podcast out. So let's go with a little couple people, man. Jason Witten, good old Jason Witten, right?
Hey, man. I was just talking to Dub about this the other day. We was talking about tight ends. Tight ends nowadays, you're either a blocking tight end or you're receiving tight end. You're not everything. Every true tight end from the old school.
Yeah.
And not only that, by the time he finishes his career, he's going to be 4th all-time in receptions behind Jerry Rice, Larry Fitzgerald.
Wow.
It goes. Well, actually, I got that back. It goes Jerry Rice, Tony Gonzalez, Larry Fitzgerald.
No, Terrell owns the yards. My bad.
Yeah, Terrell owns his yards. He got more yards.
Yeah. Wow. So, like
but
I didn't want to be all negative. We got to shout him out. He had a good game. It was garbage. I guess garbage. Still there to get those yards. That'd be 10 receptions, 97 yards and a tug.
Still plugging away.
Still plugging along. So shout out to Jason Witten.
He got drafted. Is that back in 2003? I want to say.
Yep. Yeah. Dude's been playing for a long time, man. I mean, my memory of Jason Witten was the helmet without the helmet run.
Oh, that's the
time.
That's the Eagles.
Classic.
It was Sunday. It was your Sunday or Monday night,
bro.
He took the hit. Boom. Kept running. It wasn't a touchdown, but
they made T-shirts of this damn thing.
He's a legend, Jason Witten.
So, like I said, I didn't want to be all just negative. You know what I'm saying? Shout a couple people out, man. That had
Jason Witten. He's one of those guys you want.
I want to shout him out.
Every team can use a Jason Witten. Natural leader. Leads by example.
Yep. And as much as me to say this, Trevor Siemian. He's a standout. He won the game, man. Touchdown.
Tank with Paxton Lynch. Trevor Siemian keep looking like this. They might get some trade bait there, but
hey, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. They got us to deal with. You know what I mean? They got us to deal with, and we gonna deal with them.
You got y'all to deal with, and don't forget that you got the Chiefs to deal with.
Well, while we're on the subject, let's go ahead and talk.
Somebody's balling the Chiefs. This little Kareem Hunt on the Chiefs, the Rook.
Yeah, man, we'll see, man.
Holy Toledo.
We balling too. You know what I mean? We balling too. And like I said, great segue to get into that game. Raiders in the town.
The Raiders
in the town. Marshawn Lynch's first game back in Oakland as an Oakland Raider. The place was crazy. We had it here with the surround sound. I mean, the shit was fucking amazing in there, man. Like I that's one game that I wish I could have been at. That's that one game that I wish I was there for. The Raiders took care of business 45-20. The third quarter, we slacked a little bit, but in the fourth quarter, you score 17 points. Shut them down. The touchdowns we had 3 touchdowns from Crabtree, Jalen Richard with a nice touchdown, Cordell Patterson with a nice touchdown, and the other touchdown is somebody, man, who was it? Who's that third touchdown? Let me see. Touchdown for us. Cordell Patterson, Jalen Richard.
Jalen Richard have 2 touchdowns?
Nah, Jalen Richard had 1. Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Duh. Oh, while I'm over here tripping.
Rip on yourself.
Rip on myself or rip. Marshawn with a touchdown, first touchdown in Oakland. And, I mean, what can I say about the game, man? We did what we were supposed to do. Derek Carr is looking like he is the real deal. He threw the ball 28 times. He completed 23 passes for 3 touchdowns.
No doubt.
All right. I mean,
Derek
the Raiders at this point in my eyes are the real deal. Derek Carr is the real deal. He deserved that contract. The Raiders are going to keep plugging along. Shout out to the just the whole town for that game, man. That shit was cracking in there. When Marshawn was going dumb on the side, that is gonna live in NFL like infamy. That's it. Or it's
that's pretty legendary.
It's legendary, bro. Like that.
You know, he always wanted to play for the Raiders. Seeing him in a Raider uniform, it just is right.
Going hyphy, the word hyphy's back now. I'm glad.
Jeff.
Shout out to the word hyphy. I'm glad the word hyphy's back being used again.
Killed the Jets when he started dancing.
When you got Skip Bayless saying hyphy on Fox, okay, here's the resurgence. But hey, man, like I said, what can I say, man? Just a great game by the Raiders. It's fun to watch. They're the funnest team to watch in the NFL. Hands down, they're the funnest team to watch in the NFL. Derek Carr, Michael Crabtree, Amari Cooper, Marshawn Lynch. You got a guy like Khalil Mack on the other side.
That's pretty arrogant thing to say. The funnest team to watch. Because you're a Raider fan, so you could say that because you're a fucking Raider fan.
But aren't they? Well, aren't they?
Aren't they to who? To you?
To the NFL, to the whole NFL, to ESPN, to Fox Sports, whatever it is.
I don't know.
They talking about the Raiders, bro. We're talking about the Raiders right now.
I'm pretty sure Patriot fans prefer watching
the Patriots. And the Patriots just got smacked. And I got a grudge.
And then they just tuned up the Saints. We just
the fucking Saints with who the fuck are the Saints?
And who did you guys just tune up? Actually, you guys just tuned up the worst team in the league. So don't talk about the Saints. The Jets suck way more dick than the Saints.
But you got to go back to week 1. We had a road game. We took care of our road game. What y'all do on the road? Nothing. Exactly.
But we aren't talking about us right now. We're talking about y'all.
What they do. Yeah, you're right. We're talking about us, a 2-0 team who's taking care of business. We're not supposed.
You're talking about being the most enjoyable team to watch. I'm debating that.
It's not debatable. It's not debatable. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing's debatable with you.
Not with that.
You thought Aaron Brooks was a dope quarterback when he was on the fucking Raiders.
But that was
you wanted the Raiders to draft. You was down with fucking.
I'm down with any Raider. I'm down with any Raider.
So you can't. So that
I'm down with any Raider, but that doesn't mean that my statement is wrong, bruh. That doesn't mean my statement's wrong.
Just means that it's biased extremely.
But you being biased at the same time.
I'm not. I'm being objective.
Obvious. It's obvious.
I can say that the Cowboys' offense is more enjoyable to watch than yours.
It's obvious, bro. It's obvious.
It's not
the Raiders
obvious.
are the funnest team in the NFL right now, bro. They're the
lie.
biggest story in the NFL. They're the funnest team to watch in the NFL. The offense is putting up points.
Tastes bad.
Bro, the offense is putting up points. We got Marshawn Lynch is back in Oakland. They're the most intriguing, funnest team to watch right now in the NFL.
You, it's because you've been watching shit for so long. This is the first time you got to watch anything dope.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Bro, we just came off a winning season. So
wait, one winning season. I'm talking about. So
now
before that, you had 15 years of shit. So don't act like that was something. 15 years of shit. That's half of your life. Half of your life you've been watching.
And I just told you the other day. Y'all been waddling in mediocrity for the last fucking 15 years.
Classic defense. Classic bullshit. We're talking about you.
You damn right. We talking about me, a 2-0 team.
Right. So defend yourself instead of pointing a finger at somebody else. Defend yourself.
I'm talking about the Raiders. I ain't talking about nobody else.
You start bringing up the Cowboys,
bruh. Are you really telling me that the Raiders don't? I mean, look, take your cowboy glasses off. The NFL right now, with all the offenses that are shit, with all the terrible quarterback play, with all the terrible quarterback play in the NFL, you got a team like with a team like the Raiders, with Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree,
for sure, up and coming team.
Well, we're here. That's my point. We're here. It's not fucking up and coming.
Who won the Super Bowl last year? You better than the
We'll
Patriots?
play them twice.
Until you beat them,
Oh,
you're not better
we'll
than
see them in Mexico.
You better.
We'll see them in Mexico.
Show up.
We'll see them in Mexico. They gonna
have to. What sucks is I like the Raiders, but you so
bullshit.
up the Raiders' ass, it makes it hard.
Nah,
I can't. Nah, bro. I gotta be objective.
Fuck that. But, bro, because look what we're doing, bro.
What are you doing?
We're winning.
The Jets?
We're winning.
Who doesn't pick the Jets?
But you talking out your ass, and you got your ass whooped. When you was out here last week talking about we're going to go into Denver and whoop that ass.
Yeah, I did
No,
say
nigga,
that.
you got slapped up, bro. I did.
So
my
what?
team, bro, my team is doing what I said we would do.
Cowboys played the Jets last week. We did the same thing.
The Raiders are doing what I expect them to do. They expect them to win football games. And we about to do y'all a fucking favor, go into Washington and whoop that ass too. So on Sunday night, when y'all sitting in first place, because we did y'all a favor, you can thank us. But don't come up short. But don't come up short. Don't come up short. But don't. Oh, you're right. You're right. So you better do your fucking job on Monday and take that first place. We're going to do our job Sunday. I can't wait till y'all That's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all ain't doing us no favors. Y'all ain't doing us no fucking favors going into Denver like that, getting your ass whooped, nigga. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Bro, you're not doing us no favors, bro, by going into Denver and getting your ass whooped. All right, bro? We doing y'all favors, nigga. So it's about what, week 5 or so? You're going to show us some, we're going to put some respect on the radio. We'll see what happens after you get... Bro, until I'm wrong, bro. Until the week that I come out, until the week that I come out here, Trev, and my team got their ass whooped, and I got a man up and say it, I'll say it, bro. So far, so good. We on track. We on track. We're closer to 17-0 than you, nigga. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. And when that week comes, when we get served, and it happens, it's the NFL, bro. We're going to lose games, man. Shit happens. But until that happens, I'm talking like, nigga, we undefeated. Because we are undefeated, nigga. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
For first place.
Hey, but that's our business. You know, we taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah, it's hard for me to be objective, but come on, bro. It's not fucking that hard, bro. It's not that hard to see, bro. It's not that hard to see. It's really, really not. That we're fun to watch. What's so fucking wrong with me saying that the Raiders are the fucking funnest team to watch in the NFL? Nigga, there's nothing wrong with it. We're putting up points. We went on the road. We took care of business. We're gonna continue to do so. But anyways, here, cheers after that. We're gonna have a heated exchange.
Oh my lord.
Ah, Jesus.
Fucking dick sucker.
Fuck that. That's C's.
Gay C's.
Yeah. Remember? I remember.
Shout out C's.
Shout out C's, man. You little fucker.
You found Carlos Hyde yet?
Yeah, he's found some hide. So all right, man. Anyways, so now I get to review my week 3 really quick. Raiders are gonna go into Washington D.C. We're gonna do y'all a favor. We're gonna take care of the business. The Redskins, they got an explosive offense. Anytime they don't look like it now, but anytime Kirk Cousins is out there, me personally, I like Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. At least he's an offensive quarterback, is what I mean. He's gonna put up points. He's gonna throw yards. He's gonna throw touchdowns. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Their running game, is pretty nice. You know what I mean? All I'm saying, it's never easy to go into Washington. You know that crowd's crazy out there. You know.
Yeah.
You know. So it's never hard to go. It's never easy to go into Washington and win like that. But the Raiders will. And we'll take care of business, man. I'll be sitting here next week with you, and I'll be 3-0. And writing in. And correct. And if I'm not, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna be humble. But until then, fuck that. Be humble. Bro. Fuck that. We won. But anyway, let's move on from the NFL. Well, because we're about to kill each other. We're about to murder each other. You can't be talking
about the Raiders like that. You gotta have at least an optimistic, some type of a realistic view.
Nah, man, it was realistic. It is realistic, bruh.
To who?
You know what pisses me off? And I want to say this too. I want to get this shit off my chest because I was on Bleacher Report the other day. And I'm a sucker for power rankings. I love to go in there and look. I do. No, I'm be serious. I'm a football fan, man. I like all that shit. Power rankings.
When you realize every side has a different power ranking.
I've got an opinion. Look, bro, that's fine. I get it. I like Bleacher Report. I like to go to Bleacher Report. I like the people's opinions at what we doing right now. I go there and people's opinion. And number 1. I'll just shoot straight to the number 1. was the New England Patriots, the power rankings. Now, there's no fucking way that you can get your ass whooped week 1 like they did. Come back, beat the Saints, who are shit as far as defense. Of course, Tom Brady's going to demolish them. And be ranked number 1?
You know,
behind the
this
Steelers,
is my problem.
behind the Raiders, behind the fucking Chiefs. What the fuck is the bias? Wait a minute. Where's the bias exist so much for this fucking guy,
Where's the bias? Oh my.
What the fuck? How?
Can you hear the words coming out of your mouth right now? You're talking about bias?
I'm talking about a 2-0 team.
You're talking about bias towards your team. There is no bias. You're not even talking
Raiders weren't even the first team I said.
No, but still, you're not even talking with any bias. You're biased against the Patriots, but you're asking where is the bias? You're biased against them from the start.
Are they the best team in football right now?
Yes, they are still. Even with the loss
You're
to
just
Chiefs.
talking about overall.
They got the best quarterback of all time on their team and the best coach of all time on their team.
This overall bullshit, bro. We live week to week. I said this earlier on a different pod. We live week to week as fans, bro. Week to fucking week. Week 1, that's why it's week 2, week 3, week 4, and on and on.
So the team with the biggest wins should just automatically jump to
no, the teams that have actually looked dominant and have it's not college football rankings, bro. It's not a fucking percentage about which team. Oh, they lost to the Chiefs and they're this good, so we're gonna take a fraction off of that and do this fucking math. It makes no fucking sense football wise. Who's the best teams out there? I just wanted to say that I'm over this Patriot shit, and like you said earlier, we got to get through them. We're gonna get through them. We're gonna play them twice. We're gonna play them twice.
Yeah. I hope we don't lose twice.
Fucking Belcher. Watch. We'll see, man. We'll see. So, anyways, fucking football, man. See what football does, bro. We said earlier too, we wasn't gonna get all loud. We was gonna keep it G. But, you know, that never happens. It's never going to happen. We will shout. We will yell. We're still trying to get the microphone volume set.
You know. Hey, are we talking too loud right now? Anybody following?
It is what it is.
Listening right now? Is anybody listening?
No, obviously we're just all from. It's off the top of our dome, man. I had a great week. Marshawn was going down on the sidelines. He was getting. He had the whole town cracking.
Man, you want to know something right now that pisses me off?
What? Say it.
I'm looking at the stats here.
Which stats?
And for the NFL stats, defense here for players. I'm looking at interceptions, and I see this broke down Brandon Carr got 2 of them after he want to leave our team. Motherfucker can't grab a fucking apple off the ground. You want? Oh my god, because
man. Well, so as speaking about, oh my god, Kez, we had a big fight on Saturday, Trev.
You know I was Team Canelo.
Yo, me too. Somebody asked me, they go, hey, what did you think about the fight? And I said, well, the guy that I was going for didn't lose, so I'm not that mad about it.
You know,
but being completely objective.
I mean, now nigga want to be objective.
Sure I do, because it's a fight, right? You got to get your eye test, right? It's the eye test. It's nothing different than what I'm saying earlier. It's all about what you see. And what we saw, we did see maybe that Triple G probably could have won that fight because one of those rounds was 110 to 118.
That's the female ref.
But I seen
110 to 118 Canelo. So that means she had him winning 8 rounds. Now, I know what I watched. And I'm not mad with the draw, but I'm not mad if Triple G would win. I don't think Canelo, they fought to a draw. I don't think Canelo won the fight. And I necessarily don't think Triple G won the fight either. People say just because he was the aggressor. Yeah, that's true. But then there were spots
where Canelo was really dodging that boy. He was.
Hey, look. Yeah, he was. Canelo put bursts together where he was clowning Triple G. He'd throw combos here and there. But then they said he only did it sparingly. You know what I mean? He this and that round, skip a few rounds, do it this or that round, skip a round. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing it consistently.
Right.
And you got to credit Triple G for stepping through all that shit and just keep pressing. You know what I mean? He landed more punches.
But that's a total.
But
total
Canelo landed a higher percentage of punches. Bro. You know?
Right. So total stats. We were talking about that after the fight. We watched the fight here at the crib. All of us.
A good day.
Yeah, thank you.
What is
tasty. Huh? That's some sherbet.
Some sherbet, huh?
Yeah, from around the way.
All right. I like
Yeah,
this.
I got a
backwood.
I got a plug. But anyway, anyways, the fight, man. I looked at it too. Like, I mean, I wasn't surprised because that's what I wrote down on my notes here. Like, what were you surprised by the draw? Nah, of course not. It's boxing. You never be
I'm not surprised by
surprised.
the draw. And you know what?
Nothing surprises me. You know what I mean? Was it rigged? Was it rigged? I don't know.
I didn't expect.
I don't know. I don't got that much. I don't got that.
Look,
I'm not on the payroll.
Here's another thing I'll say. Like, boxing set everybody up that it was either going to be this side or that side. Nobody was saying that it was, oh, it's going to be a good fight down the line. It's going to be a bloodbath, and somebody's going to get knocked out. And you have people picking, oh, Canelo in 8, Triple G in 6, Canelo in 10, whatever. You know what I mean? Nobody was picking the draw. I picked. Hey, I told you it was going to go 12 rounds. Remember, I said Canelo in decision. I was this close. But let me turn that down.
I wasn't, you know, but like I said, I got to jot down here, man. Was it rigged? People, boxing's rigged. Of course, it's rigged. Everything is rigged. It's
rigged because they had a rematch. But even if one of them lost, it would have been a rematch anyway.
Hey, that's what I got too. We buying number 2?
Of course. Of course. What kind of question is that?
Of course, we're buying number 2 because we can. Because we can. Stop complaining, man. It was a good fucking fight. I liked it.
Best fight I've seen in a long time.
Man, they were in there. The both guys went in there. I mean, yeah, we're like such a fucking, like, we're so hungry for fucking violence once we get somebody get knocked out. That's not how fighters think. You know what I mean? They don't really. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna knock this guy out. I'm gonna do that, but that's not how they think, man. Mike Tyson said it. Everybody got a game plan till somebody punch you in the mouth.
See, okay, let him look at some of these stats here. Canelo landed 33.5% of his punches compared to Triple G landed 31%. Canelo only landed 23% of his jabs. Triple G landed 29% of his jabs. Canelo landed 41% on power punches compared to Triple G's 32% on power punches. But actually, so looking at it, Canelo landed 114 power punches. Golovkin landed 110 power punches. He just threw 100 more. Damn near
100 more meaningless shots, though, because look, man, I was really watching the fight. We were into the fight, bro. There wasn't distractions. We were into that fight. We were glued. Hey, Canelo looked real nice in there. He was moving his head. He was moving his head, making him miss. Canelo,
total punches landed 218 to 169.
Right. Canelo didn't lose the fight. Fucking obviously.
He didn't lose the fight.
Obviously.
No, he didn't lose.
He didn't lose. And you know what? Speaking of number 2, fuck yes, we're buying. Fuck yes, we're buying number 2. But listen, really quick. I think now, because Triple G's going to be a year older, and Canelo's a really smart fighter. He knows what he's doing out there. He's going to come in, and it's going to be like one of those Andre Ward things where it's really close to first fight, and then the second fight, he just dominates. And Canelo's going to come in. He's going to win the second fight. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I can see that too, because I look for the exact same reasons, honestly. Because he's Triple G's a year older.
Muy inteligente.
And just
and oh, by the way, too, shout out to Mexico, man, and Puerto Rico and all those people, man. What's going out there? Speaking of Canelo and all of that, you know, thoughts and prayers out to all those people out there, man. That's crazy, man. My girlfriend got a lot of family in Mexico and stuff, so prayers out. Shouts out to
his wife is from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, man.
Her whole family's out there.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are, they lost a lot, but no, not a downer or anything. But just shout out to them. We are thinking about them, and we're definitely praying for them. But and I'm also praying for a number 2 to come really soon, because that's gonna be a really good.
He'll come in May. Cinco de Mayo, homie. You know that's where it's gonna go down. It's going down on Cinco de Mayo. I'm about to be fucked up, bro. I was so fucked up the other night.
I seen that. Dude. Oh man. Oh, that's a side note. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, my brother got married the other night. Shout out to my brother. He got married. Congratulations, Josh and Ginny. Welcome to the family.
That was the wedding or the bachelor party?
That was the reception.
The reception.
Last thing I remember is bartender cut me off. I walked to the bar to get a drink, and he's like,
"Was your jacket upside down at that point?"
No, not at that point. It was off. I just had my shirt on right there, my button, And I didn't even get mad when he cut me off. That's how ripped I was, bud. And I just, all right, you're right. You're right.
I'm out of here.
I turned around and walked back into the area we were at the hotel. I found a bottle of wine. It was like half empty. Took that, just grabbed it by the neck.
That was it.
That's the last thing I remember.
You weren't high on sports that night. You were just high.
I wasn't even high. I was just drunk. I didn't have no dank with me or anything.
That's what happened.
All alcohol. I had nothing to balance me out.
That's what happened, bro.
Ended up home. Amazingly, I didn't really have much of a hangover the next day.
Amazingly, yeah.
You know, I don't know how I ended up with my jacket upside down. I don't remember leaving.
That's crazy. That's we're gonna, as a matter of fact, probably gonna have to post that picture to Twitter. So y'all can see what we're talking about, because that that was classic Trev. But so yeah, man, we got another thing, back to a little bit of boxing.
Well, are we done with Canelo Triple G?
I mean, hey, it was a draw. It wasn't what it was. I'm not mad. I'm not sitting here pissed about it. Like I said, I was going for Canelo. Triple G, it is what it is. Number two, we're gonna buy number two. We're gonna buy number two. Number two is gonna be great.
You see how those fools, like, they both hit each other with hard shots, and they both walk through them. Any other boxer that takes those punches goes down.
Amir Khan. Canelo hit him with that same overhand right.
Amir Khan, he went up too.
I'm just saying any other boxer, right? He took that same shot overhand right. Pow! Drop.
Amir Khan also went up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo.
I like Amir Khan, though. I fuck with Amir Khan. I like boxers, man.
He stepped up for the money. You can't discredit him. He stepped up. He knew he was going to get knocked out to get the money.
Boxing to me is not one of those things where you're like, I don't really fuck with that. Like football. Where I don't fuck with the Browns or something. I don't give a shit. Or like the Broncos. I can't stand the Broncos, the Chiefs. But in fighting, I don't really got that. Like, I don't really like that guy.
No, me neither. I have one guy that I'll root for over somebody else. But it's never like, fuck that.
Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
I hope they lose all the time.
Yeah, I could beat his ass.
You don't want to watch a bunch of losers fighting boxing.
Right.
You want to watch the best of the best.
Right. I agree. So, yeah, man. Andre Ward retired, man. He said, hey, man, 32-0. Hey, who was there left to fight, though? I mean, Triple G. And speaking of this shit, I said it earlier.
Dodged him.
Right, exactly. So who is there left? Who is he gonna fight? There's nobody left.
Beat Kovalev twice.
Right, that was it. That was his
Super Bowl. He even went up in weight class to fight Kovalev.
That was his Super Bowl. He said the rigors of training are just too much.
The sad thing is,
like I said,
Andre Ward,
I can't say
He's probably one of the dopest fighters I ever did. The Bay Area cast. Shout out Andre Ward, Bay Area. One of the dopest fighters I ever seen. Undefeated. Had chin. He stepped up in weight class like a man when these cats ain't stepping up in class. You know what I mean? The top of the top fighters. You got cats dodging each other. And he's out here stepping up like, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one thing that hurt Andre Ward was that he was so dope that no cash cows were going to fight him, because then nobody's going to pay. Nobody's going to fight him and make no money, because he wasn't drawing. It didn't seem like he was drawing the big money fights. He wasn't knocking out. But you were getting, if somebody had somebody who was up and coming and they were trying to bank on this guy to make it into prize fighting, they weren't going to. He wasn't going to fight Andre Ward and lose and jeopardize his records. You know what I mean? Andre Ward would have destroyed anybody. Obviously, he destroyed everybody's fight.
He did, and
you know what I mean?
Andre Ward is
going to go toe to toe.
He's going to go down as one of the best boxers of all time. He's an Olympic gold medalist. I mean, that alone in itself is amazing. I mean, I'm Olympic. I like the Olympics. He
reminds me of the old school guys. He was calling.
My body shots. Rugged fighter that fight on the inside.
I wish I would have saw him and Triple G fight.
Man, Triple G wouldn't have never made it to this fight with Canelo, bro.
He wouldn't have, he might have, because Canelo got a loss still to Mayweather, right? And he has a draw on his record.
I think he got 2 draws now.
Yeah, it's 2 draws now, but before that, him and Triple G would have fought still, I think, because at the end of the day, they still would have been.
He didn't want it, bro.
Triple G did not want it. Definitely didn't. Andre Ward would have given him the business.
He didn't. So yeah, man, we're going to We're going to just preview the last of it, round it out. We're about an hour in so far. So
about
an hour and 9
40
minutes.
An hour.
No,
we started at 5:30.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going. Oh shit. We got plenty of shit to talk about. So also I did want to say this. I think that was the weed. That was the weed. Roll up. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. KD. What's up, man? What's up with the tweets, man? Hey, look, I told you when we was out there.
You want to get up on me, KD?
No. But we gotta talk about it. No. Bullshit, Trev. Bullshit. It's embarrassing. You gotta admit. Don't fuck around. Look, man, we here to talk. Let's talk, right? The fucking guy. I thought what he should have did, Trev. What he should have did, Trev. What he should have did, and this is why I'm mad. So let me tell you first. No, let me tell you first why I'm mad. All right, because he could say what he want to say. He's Kevin fucking Durant. He could say whatever the fuck he want to say. It doesn't matter. He's still pulling up jumpers. He's still winning championships. It's still in the Bay.
He got one championship.
What I wish he'd have did. Why I'm mad. Well, he's winning championships. Y'all are winning championships. Stop with this shit, bruh. Stop. Now you want to be like, oh, nigga, hold on. No, don't be fucking humble.
Steph got 2 rings.
Don't be humble.
2 rings. Draymond got 2 rings.
Don't be humble, because I never was, and I never will be. I'm not a humble fan. Fuck that, because what the point is being a fan if you're going to be fucking humble and congratulate everybody?
Because,
fuck all of that,
first of all,
it's my team, fuck your team, every time. I can show some respect, but fuck that. All right, so look, this is my point. Look, this is my point. I'm not bandwagoner, bro. I'm just fucking.
You is a bandwagon,
bro. I'm talking the truth today, bro. Fucking Kevin Durant. What he should have did was say fucking that I'm Ricky Henderson, bruh. From now on, I'm referring myself in the third person, bro. I'm not gonna talk about
Kevin
myself.
Durant don't know what you're talking
Durant
about.
don't know what you're talking about. Kevin Durant didn't want to play for the fuck. Kevin Durant thought that the Oklahoma City
Kevin Durant said fuck Russell Westbrook.
That's what Kevin Durant said. Kevin Durant also don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
It doesn't Durant don't give a fuck about our podcast.
All these, and I was listening to 95 The Game. I don't know if I could bring them up. Is it gonna be copyrighted? I have to like shout them out or something.
Well, we didn't say it's just 95 The Game. That's just 95 The Game. We didn't add the whole. You know what I mean? It's just 95. You know, we ain't got the point. What? 95 point something. Right. We don't know what that point is.
Steinmetz. No, fuck that. Steinmetz and the Guru were talking, and they were like, "Well, you know, that's because Kevin Durant feels bad about leaving Oklahoma." Kevin Durant, you know, he's got a lot of character in him, so you know him inside that he wants to go back to Oklahoma one day and win a championship for the Oklahomians.
I don't think he's gonna go back to Oklahoma.
Who gives a fuck? I'm sitting in the car like driving to work, so man, 'cause I'm not the type of person to call into no radio station and be badgered.
I be wanting to call in, but I never do.
And I'm thinking in my head like, what the fuck? Like who? Yo, y'all taking a lot of credit from this dude being a grown-ass man. You think he really feels bad about making millions of dollars and fucking coming to the Bay Area where it's way more beautiful to live? Yeah, the taxes are high, but fuck, you making millions of dollars anyway. You, your kids,
he makes so much money it don't matter.
Bro, he's in the hub of everything. Kevin Durant's name could never be bigger than it is going to be in the Bay Area and playing for the Warriors. I'm saying that right now, man. He already made his name. Look, wait. He already made his name. You know what I'm saying? He already made this. We just talking about fucking basketball. I'm not talking about teams or favorites, none of that shit. We just talking about playing basketball, bruh. The dude is an icon. He's gonna go down. He's a Hall of Famer. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck, and I hope he don't give a fuck.
Because the only reason he came out apologizing because Warriors management
great players like that don't give a fuck. You think Michael Jordan gave a fuck? You think Kobe Bryant ever gave a fuck? Fuck no. That's what makes you great. Terrell Owens never gave a fuck. You know what I mean? We just talking about great players that didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes him. That's what's going to make him at the end, right? It's just going to be, I'm winning championship, I'm doing what I want to do. He did this for him. Fuck Oklahoma.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fans. Look, first of all,
fuck?
Look, at the end of the day, whatever you want to say, the only reason people are mad is because he didn't come to their team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Cleveland? Hey, if he went to play, imagine he went to Cleveland and just said he wanted to play with LeBron. He get the same response. You know what I mean? Everybody be saying the same.
They're gonna hate you either way.
Who cares? Exactly. They're gonna hate you either way.
They're gonna hate you either way.
So I say,
They're gonna hate either way, bro. So it doesn't matter. Do you, man? He'll never listen to this.
Warriors.
He'll never hear this. But
they're gonna
if he ever did, I hope. I'm just saying, like, who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a fuck?
Warriors this year 67.
Do you, bro? Do you make million? Man, I know it's not all about the money, but just make your dough, blood. Take care of your family. Play great basketball.
That's another thing.
For whoever the fuck you want to play basketball, you don't got to defend yourself no more, bro. That's what I want to say to him. You don't got to defend yourself.
In Oklahoma compared to the Bay Area?
None, bro. Farmer was gonna buy tractors and shit. What the fuck's he? Wheat.
John Deere.
Send him back to the fields and shit. It's some bullshit. See, you always see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Who gives a shit, bro? Do you, man? You're a legend. I'm talking directly. You're a legend.
He's happy.
He'll be a legend. He's happy here. Okay. Maybe he won't stay here his whole career. Who knows?
No, I don't think he goes back to Oklahoma because look.
I'm just saying in his career.
He broke ground at the new stadium. He's gonna end his career at the Warriors.
We'll see. I mean, it's debatable. You never know with these guys, bro. But all I'm saying, bro, is like just do you. Like fuck the rest of that shit, bro. Who gives a shit what somebody on Twitter says? Well, like respond to only like love. You know what I mean? Respond to love. Respond to respond to those fans who respect you and are positive. Like fuck the rest of that. Oh, why don't you feel bad? Like it's been a year, bro. You're a champion now. Act like a champion. Fuck it, be a campeón, or fuck the bullshit, man. Or you're not, or you know, you gotta have that killer instinct. When he pulled up on fucking LeBron James in that game, bro. That
so
shot,
beautiful.
Hey, bro, if you watch the finals, I don't give a fuck what team you hate the Warriors. You always gonna remember that shot because that shit was so lethal, bro. That was like the Kobe Bryant jersey tug. You know what I mean? You know the jersey tug. We won the game against Phoenix, bro. The Mamba, the teeth. I'm just saying, bro. That's Kevin Durant. That's you now, bro. Fuck them. Fuck that. And that's easy for me to say because, I get to watch this shit here live. You know what I mean? Every day, every word game televised. So fuck that. Win your championships, bro. Win your championships.
You know what's crazy to me is everybody liked the Warriors, and then they won the year before when they in 2015. Everybody was like the darlings. Everybody was on their digs. They're like, oh, this team out of nowhere, blah 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 blah. Which they weren't out of nowhere. But then the year after, they won 73 games, and people say, oh, they're arrogant now. Nobody likes them. And they're happy that they lost. And then Kevin Durant comes, and now they're the super villains now, especially Kevin Durant. They're
super villains.
I say embrace it. But are they really? Books. But they're not villains, though, because they still have the most jerseys sold. That people still watch their games the most. Like,
see, you know what's so funny?
So how are they so bad if they're still selling the most jerseys? Like, obviously.
So I'm going to compare it to, like, soccer, bro. Like, in soccer, the whole point of soccer, like professional soccer, like when you're playing with the big boys and shit, is to fucking amass as many superstars as you possibly can to create super teams. This is the whole point of being professional. When you win, you get better. Look what I'm saying. The Warriors won a championship, all right, without Kevin Durant. They lost one without Kevin Durant. What you do as a franchise, if you want to stay winning and stay good, you always fucking try to get better.
And you take out the competition.
Exactly.
Look what they did. They took him from Oklahoma, who was their number one contender. All of a sudden, you off the map now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The way the way you become champions, Patriots, they make these small moves every fucking year. Nobody even thinks about it. Kevin Hogan. Who the fuck is Kevin Hogan? Some white boy from fucking Buffalo. Kevin Hogan's dope. You know what I mean? Like Brandon Cooks now. They got Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is going to end up being dope. As we were talking about football earlier, right? I mean, they make these small moves. You don't become fucking great by staying complacent and fucking and just, oh, yeah, we're going to ride with who we got and we're going to draft who we got. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop being such fucking sore losers. If you are a team or if you're a fan of another team, I'm a Laker fan. I'm going to say it right now. I'm a fucking Laker fan. I'm not bitching about it.
Warriors championship hat.
I'm not bitching about it. What I'm saying is I'm not bitching about it. Listen, man. Listen, I'm not bitching about it. What I want my team to do is get fucking good. Make your super team. That's what every fan should be saying. What the fuck is this villain shit? Nobody's reading comic books no more. Maybe just me. But just saying, no, this is not. This is real life. This is real life. People make money for winning championships. You're not a champion.
And that's another thing too. Like, why do you think the Warriors have no problem paying all this money now? Because The more you win, the more you make.
Well,
They're supposed to be a fucking luxury tax. They're supposed to make so much money that luxury tax is a fucking fleet.
The Lakers wearing luxury tax every single year that Shaquille O'Neal was on that team, bro.
In all sports, even like Lakers, even with the Yankees. Look,
there's no
luxury tax.
But there's no
baseball has luxury tax.
There's
no salary cap, but there's a luxury tax. You can spend however much money you want,
but you got to pay on that amount of whatever.
There's no salary cap in basketball neither. That's why they had the luxury tax, because you can spend however much you want to spend.
No, that's not right. Luxury tax is when you go over the amount that you do. So football, it exists.
Football has a cap.
Football, right? So you pay luxury tax if you go over your cap. That's what a luxury tax is. The Lakers
not allowed to go over
the Lakers went over the cap. There is a cap in basketball. There is a salary cap in basketball.
There's not a cap.
Yes, because there's an amount that you can spend that each team can spend.
So
bro.
that means
There's an amount each team can
football.
spend. That's the whole point of a luxury tax. If you go over your amount, you have to pay a luxury tax.
How come in football you have the cap and then that you can't spend no more than that? You don't ever hear about nobody going over
because
the cap.
You have to pay, or you have to pay a luxury tax.
No, you don't. You're not allowed to go over the cap in football. That's the cap.
We're gonna have to look that up. We're gonna have to look this shit up.
It's obvious.
No, I want to know exactly though. I want it to be exact on this shit because I'm not fucking around with this. I don't want to be half-assing if I'm be talking out of my ass. That's all I'm saying. But what I mean though is to be great, to stay great, you have to do what they did, bro. You have to stay like that. Winning, obtaining superstars, obtaining guys like Kevin Durant. Go get Anthony Davis in a couple years if you really want to make a splash. I mean, this is the time for y'all, bro.
All right, look, here goes salary cap. Here goes some salary cap. What the NFL has is called a hard salary cap. And is where the league sets a maximum amount of money allowed for player salaries, and no team can exceed that limit. Or soft salary cap has a set limit to player salaries, but there are several major exceptions that allow teams to exceed the salary cap. For example, in the case of the NBA, teams can exceed the salary cap when keeping players that are already on the team. So there is a salary cap.
I was right about that. So when there is a soft salary cap, then you pay a luxury tax for going off, going over that soft.
We were both right and we were both wrong.
Well,
we didn't have the
verbiage. I was more right though than you.
No, you weren't.
I was definitely more right than you.
You definitely weren't more right.
A little more right.
How? Because you tried to say.
Because I said that.
You just trying to say salary cap was this and that. What I said.
What did I say a luxury tax was though?
Luxury tax
was something you pay if you go over your salary cap.
But what I was saying. My argument was that, okay, then how come the NFL doesn't have that?
Because they got a hard one.
Right.
We know that now.
We know that now.
You didn't know that? I didn't know that. I wasn't wrong about that.
But that's what I'm saying. The worst. We use the salary cap was getting tossed around too tough. You were saying that.
I was in the middle on that.
No.
You was all the way on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm a little.
I don't know, bro.
All right. I
don't know. Luxury. Here we got luxury.
Win in Rome.
We got. Matter of fact,
how
about the Roman Tigers? See them play last week?
Oh my god! So look. So what I mean is, so we'll get back to the KD thing. Cupcake.
Later.
Is that a cupcake thing to do that he did? Be a fuck the fan shit, bro.
Fuck the fan from personal camp. You can't even say this.
Fucker. Listen here.
Hey,
listen,
you
Grandmaster.
The fucking most
podcast. Grand Chief over here. Look, take your hood off for 1 second. Look.
Jesus Christ.
For 1 sec. Take the red hood off. Look, what I mean though is doing what he did, getting caught, not switching up his Twitter. I'm talking man to man here, bro. Fuck, he did that not playing for the Warriors. He wasn't sitting there in his uniform, nigga, at the house, bro, with his sneakers on, taped up, tweeting. Cause all right,
just being petty.
All right, bro. What I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Was he cupcake, bro? Was it cupcaking him to do that?
Cupcake. Here you go. You got the cupcake.
I can't, bro.
What's cupcake?
I'm the host of the show, Trev.
Soft?
Supposed to be.
What's cupcake supposed to mean to you? Soft?
That's what I thought it meant.
Petty?
No, I thought that was just soft. I don't know what it meant. I thought it meant soft.
I said it's petty of him.
Petty up, yeah.
I mean, it's soft.
It is soft of him.
How's it soft?
Because he didn't switch it up.
The man who pulls up for the bronze face ain't soft.
Hey, when I sign in, I know I sign in. I'm signing in
soft.
too. I ain't soft. I ain't hard either, but
It's fucking
Not like that.
bath tissue.
No, I'm not. At least I'll bust a grape. That's for sure. It's soft like that.
KD ain't soft.
Touche.
might be petty.
Touche.
Look,
bro. It was a little petty of him. He should have just Ricky Henderson it, bro. Ricky Henderson don't give a fuck. Kevin Durant don't give a fuck, bro. Artist formerly known as KD.
But I mean, shit.
What they were saying, though, bro. What they were saying. Look, check this out, though, because I'm just talking to you about what they saying. Don't attack me, Trev, because you a snapper. You a red snapper over there. Look, what they were saying was that that he feels bad about leaving Oklahoma. You think he feels bad about it?
He probably feels bad for like someone like the fans and stuff like that. He might have like a lot of things like, damn, you know, there's people that cheered for me, you know, they was there for me and shit, you know. I mean, you can't ignore that. But at the same time, fuck Oklahoma.
baby. I feel it. I feel it.
Fuck that shit.
I ain't mad at that, bro. I'll tell you right now.
Warriors all day. Ain't nobody see what the Warriors doing right now ever in the NBA. What they doing is unprecedented. They about to win at least another 67 games. Ain't no team ever won
unprecedented. We've done it before. We've done this type of
shit. No, you haven't.
And we won
3 in a row? Yeah.
Do it. I think y'all can do it.
We're gonna win 3 in a row.
I think I can do it.
We about to win the 4 out of 5 because we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
See, look, if we gonna be talking, look, if I'm gonna be talking, I can talk. Like, you can't just be attacking every time I agree with you, bruh. I'm trying to just agree with you here. Y'all are tight, bruh. Look, I watch basketball. I watch college basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know where players come from. I know where they played. I've watched them do it. Basketball is one of those sports where you can like root for individual basketball players. Like, I love Carmelo Anthony. Like, because I like Syracuse, right? Because my uncle like watched Syracuse when I was a kid, so I watched Syracuse that whole year.
Like
with
Duke,
him and Jerry McNamara.
Duke fan.
I like Duke too. Because they were on TV a lot when I was a kid. Same thing as Miami University.
Played for Duke.
Miami University the same way. When I was a kid, bro, like those guys were professional football players to me. I don't remember that shit. Like Clinton Portis and all the motherfuckers was dope.
Man, Miami was
Willis McGahee.
Kent Dorsey
was tight. Oh no, Jeremy Shockey.
Gino Toretto.
Jeremy Shockey. Troy Polamalu. I mean, I'm talking. I can see here, bro. If I grab this pen, bro, and write all the players I remember, I can probably fill this whole fucking.
Kellen Winslow, Andre Johnson, Sean Taylor,
Santana Moss,
Edgerrin James,
Santana Moss, bro.
Ray
in college.
Lewis.
Santana Moss in college was so. I know he's a Redskin. I know he's a Redskin. You hate Redskins, but Santana Moss in college, bruh. He was nice, bro. Santana Moss was so fucking dope in college. Andre Johnson was raw as fuck, bro. Yeah, Miami University was dope. So but going back to that, basketball is one of those sports, but where you could just, I mean, I root for a lot. You know, I got my team. I'm fucking 30. We're 30. We're old. I got my team. You know what I'm saying? I live with my team. I rock my team. I watch my games, bro. Yes, I watch war games, but I watch my games too. My game's on over a war game. I'm watching mine.
Yeah, but you a fucking bandwagon.
I'm not no bandwagon, bro.
What the fuck you got, man, dude? But you got a Steph Curry jersey. You got Warrior championship hats and shit like that.
I got a lot of shit, Trev.
I ain't never had
a lot of shit, Trev. I can't help for having shit. You gonna make me feel bad for having shit?
Yes, I am.
Nope, nobody gonna make me feel bad.
Yes, I am because I
got a lot of shit.
Man, dude, fuck that.
Got a Braves
hat. Fuck that.
But y'all not my rivals. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter.
It says you act like you my rivals, bro. Like you just that fun loving.
So why was you rooting for the Warriors before then?
I don't root against the Warriors.
Suck the dick. You don't. I don't root against them.
But say when y'all playing me.
But I'll root for them when they're winning.
Yeah, I'll root for them.
What is that called?
That's called rooting for the Warriors.
That's called a bandwagon.
You call it what you want. I can root for them, but I will never root for y'all over me. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm grown.
Exactly why you
I'm too grown to be on a bandwagon, bruh. I'm too grown to be on a bandwagon, all right?
No, you ain't.
Oh, I sure am. I'll tell you what I'm not a big bandwagon on, though, is everything else. How about that? All right? Yes, basketball. I like the bandwagon on basketball. It's a sport. Everybody loves basketball, bro. I love basketball players. Like I said, like Carmelo Anthony. He was dope as fuck. I like basketball players, man.
I like basketball, too.
All right.
Basketball.
All right. Well, I got my team I root for. I can root for y'all. I spent money. We're going to talk about this shit again, man. We're not going to do it. All right, we're going to say this for another one. We're going to have one of those, like, we're going to have one of those midweek, late night arguments where we can shout at each other from across the room and we can explain this whole bandwagon bullshit that you keep talking about. And we can address that in a proper way, like gentlemen. All right, so let's go fantasy, man. How you doing in fantasy, bro?
One team's not doing so well. 0-2. My other team's 1-1. Doing pretty good, actually. The 1-1 team's doing pretty good. Lost a close one the first week. I'm still putting up a lot of points, but the team.
Gurley got off for me against the White.
Man, I'm going against Gurley. Both my teams going against Gurley. Both leagues I'm in, I'm going against Gurley. He got 38.5 in one. 36.4 in the other. I play my fucking ass.
I play too. I
play me the fuck off.
I play ESPN one with my family, my uncle, my cousins, all of them. Shout out to all my family. I play one with them in ESPN, and he scored me 37 against my cousin.
No doubt.
And I love last night. I love to whoop Eric's ass. I'm about to too, and I'm glad that I'm not playing him. He scored 37 for me, and then my Yahoo, I smacked Jake. Last week.
Ciao, Jake.
He'll say he said it wasn't real, but it was. I smacked him up, and I'm about to smack up Ed this week too. I got squad, man. My first pick. David Johnson got hurt. I should have picked Bell. I knew it.
My team's not looking so
but he got hurt, and my team came back. My team's still raw. I got Derek Carr, Dez Bryant, Kelvin Benjamin, Alshon Jeffrey, Joe Mixon.
Dez Bryant had a good week with the touchdown he scored.
Hey, man. Keep doing it. I don't care a fuck about the result of that game. I just need him to score a touchdown too.
That's what I need. I need Jameis to ball out. Mike Evans had a good week last week too. But my running backs ain't looking so hot, man. Jordan Howard, he got hurt last week. I don't know how he's gonna do this week. Crowell.
I got Mike Evans in my other one.
I don't know how Crowell's gonna do.
I have to see him.
I'm always scared on taking a Browns player.
Browns.
Even though he's the lead, Duke Johnson's looking pretty nice.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Well, let's go. Let's move on to the fan. Let's get a little fantasy love in there. If y'all got fantasy teams, and your team sucks. I'm sorry, like Trev's team suck. Sounds like mediocrity.
You just lucky on your league.
You lucky, bro. Because I'm smacking everybody up too. And you were there when I drafted my team. You seen some live. Look at how this nigga's gonna let me get him like that.
You lucky.
You were lucky. Anyways,
I didn't draft in your league.
Let's take a look at the weekend, man. Got a big weekend, bro.
We do.
Yeah, we got a big weekend of sports. So I got a couple. We got a couple big games this week.
Some soccer matches going.
We do. We'll get into that. I gotta
watch soccer.
Look at the out. I know. I'm gonna get you to do it though, Trev. I'm gonna get you to do it though because you don't do shit anyway. You might as well watch soccer and get it. That way we can sit here and I can vent my frustrations out. It'll be fun. This weekend of sports, man. We're gonna run down some games that I felt that you should probably watch.
Cal USC.
Yeah, that was the first one. We got Sam Darnold, the darling of college football. I love how football and college football is so fucking racist. You got this kid, he looks nice and all, but they just anointed him Heisman. You already know who's winning the Heisman. Fucking 2 weeks into the fucking college football season, bro. If you don't fuck it up anyways, like if he just wins games, yeah, he'll win, of course.
Who won the Heisman last year?
Who knows? It doesn't matter. I forgot. I have
racist. Yeah, that's a pretty bold thing to say.
It's a race. What I mean, I don't mean like black white racist. I mean just like player racist. There's other ballers. What about the dude from USC? I mean UCLA. The quarterback for UCLA. He's
probably in the race too. What you mean? That's not all about Darnold.
It is all about Darnold.
You just not paying attention, bro.
Bro, I got my eyes open.
You think people ain't talking about bro from UCLA?
Anyway,
I forgot his name.
You know what? Fuck them. That's why we brought it up. But that's why we brought it up, fucker. Because fuck them. All right, we got UCL. We got USC coming into the bag to the Bears. And you know what? I watched college football. I've been watching the Bears. They've been playing pretty good offense, man. It's going to be fun to watch them play this weekend against USC. We don't have the best history against USC, but nigga, let's go Bears, baby. Let's go out there and smack up.
I'm always rooting for the Bears. Man, my very first football game I ever went to was a Cal Bear game.
Mine was a Cal Bear and Stanford game at Memorial Stadium when it was all made of wood. It was like the Roar Ride.
I went to a Bears in Arizona game.
Oh, nice. Pac-10,
Grandpa
baby.
Took me.
Pac-10 games are the best.
Got my first sports jacket. It was a Cal Bear jacket.
People forget that we play football on the West Coast too, man.
West Coast.
If you don't watch college football,
out, man.
Hey, if you don't watch
the
college
dopest players come from the West Coast.
It's true. If you don't watch college football, hey, you should watch college football. Cool. Them kids is ball out. And like I said, we got USC coming to Berkeley. Let's go Bears, man. Yeah, USC can suck it. I can't stand USC. I can't stand people. I'm gonna say this right now. I might be in trouble, but I can't stand people who like USC. So I'm not a fan of it. They're front runners. It's easy to like a team like that. Like a team where you from, man. Don't be like that.
You're not from LA, but you like the Lakers.
Yeah, but I like
me and nothing. So no, I'm good. I'm good on that. No, don't give me that bullshit. I like the Cowboys. Is different. It's not different.
Yeah, it's a kid thing. It's
when I was a kid,
for your local college.
When I was a kid, my favorite team was Florida State. It sucks. It sucked. That's who my favorite team was.
It sucks. All right, Trev in Florida State. We also got UCLA and Stanford. I hate Stanford.
Stanford don't bother me. I like Stanford. I like the Bears too, but see, it's college football. Not like this side or that side.
I worked for Cal for a long time. Cal for like 5 years.
Right.
So it was like one of those fuck Stanford kind of things.
That's cool. Whatever. Yeah,
that's why. They never let us wear red, and I wear red all the time. I'm not a gangbanger now. I just wear red.
With Grandpa. That's what he. No, it's a fool.
Then we go to Benfica versus Pax Ferreira.
What you got to say about that?
Oh man, what haven't I already said about this shit? You talk about that. Man, I think Benfica needs to just they need to come out and they need to show us why they are the biggest club in Portugal, man. We've been playing like shit. Midfield seems lackluster. Felipe Augusto provides nothing in the midfield. Fejsa comes back this week, so that's going to bring a boost to the midfield. It feels like, but Pizzi's going to play on the right, so I don't know, man. Pizzi's good in the middle with Fejsa, and you're going to take him out of his comfort zone to play on the right. I guess next to Fejsa, maybe you should play, I don't know, Krovinovic on the right, but that's not his natural position. Oh, man. What are we going to do? I said earlier I'd like to see my lineup as far as Benfica lineup this weekend. I'd like to see them play Raul. I want Raul to get a start. The Mexican kid, man. And like I said, I think he's playing. I think Raul. I didn't say this on the Benfica podcast, but I think Raul Jimenez is playing with like a chip on his shoulder too, as a Mexican dude. You know what I mean? He wants to go out there and put a good show on. You know, he wants to go out there and represent for his country. You know, with the luchador masks and all that. And I hope Raul Jimenez gets the start this weekend against Pax Ferreira on Saturday. We need a win, and I think he's, like I said, he's playing with a lot on his sleeve. He's a Mexican kid, plays for Benfica. He's the Mexican
lone Mexican on the team.
He's the lone Mexican on the team, man.
You want
Mexicans, you got to go to Porto. You want your Mexicans. You got to go to Porto.
You got to teach me some Portuguese.
Oh yeah, we'll do that off air. I only know how to cut some Portuguese.
That's all right. That's what start with that. You got to start somewhere.
That's where Benfica. That's the. I look at Benfica. Also on Benfica too, I want to say I hope Jardel and Ruben Diaz get the start in the middle. Ruben Diaz just looks like a young kid. He looks like a stud. I mean, he looks like a stud. I mean, let him ride. You know what I mean? Let him play. Let Jardel play. I mean, he's your other best defender. Luis Sound looks slow.
I'll have to come over here and watch a Benfica match one time.
Man, you're gonna have to come, and then you're gonna learn.
That's how you know who you're talking about. So I have something.
That's how you're gonna learn Portuguese. But my problem is, my thing is, Krovinovic is a player that we all, as a Portuguese fan, as a Benfica fan, we watched him last year in the league. He's dope. He's a good player, man. He's gonna be good. But he's gonna play in the middle, and he can put PZ on the right. But PZ's good next to Phasia, so you're taking him. I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe he'll play like a false. I don't know. We'll see. I just want Raul Jimenez to get a start. Sit Savetovic down. Savetovic will come. He'll come in nice. He'll come in nice later on. He's the type of player that can come like that. Like I couldn't count. You couldn't count on. We had a guy named Mitroglou on the team. You couldn't count on Mitroglou to come off the bench. You know what I mean? And spark and give it a spark. I think Savetovic right now. I'm not saying forever, but right now I think Savetovic is the perfect person to swap places where Raul Jimenez, give the offense an attack because. Nobody else. I mean, Jonas has to play back because Augusto gets to play, and it's fucking up the fucking strikers. Everything's all fucked up in the front. It's just a fucking. It's just fucked. We're losing points to teams we shouldn't be losing to. So Saturday, back to the game at hand.
You guys play tomorrow?
Play tomorrow. I gotta work, but I'm gonna be watching.
I was gonna say, I'll come on and watch again tomorrow.
Next weekend. Next weekend, I'm off. And,
all right.
They play. So we'll do next Saturday. I'll make chorizo, I'll get some cheese.
You got the beef or the pork?
It's pork, bro. Okay. It's pork chorizo, and it's gonna be. We'll do the spicy.
I know about the chorizo.
Yeah,
I'm a food person.
Yeah, we'll do it. So also the weekends we got Benfica, we got versus Ferreira, we got UCLA versus Stanford, USC. Sam Darnold comes to Berkeley. That's all on Saturday.
Sunday.
That's all on Saturday. Sunday. We got the Raiders.
Sunday. Get it live downtown.
We got Oakland. Sunday night football, baby. And this is the perfect time, Trev. I was saying earlier, you try to hop on me. We're gonna show you motherfuckers that the Raiders is the funnest team to watch in NFL. We in prime time. We're gonna put on a show in Washington.
You fuckers ain't been on prime time so long.
Are we gonna
you guys get a taste of prime time? You guys want to act like you got the top. We've been prime time forever.
Yeah, it's the Cowboys. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm not taking that away from you, though. I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh, the Cowboys." But I'm not saying that. I'm saying we in prime time because we are in prime time, and we're gonna put on a show. We're gonna fucking save the NFL this year, you fucker. All right, that's who's gonna do it. It's gonna be us. The NFL, the fucking 9-3 scores you see, the fucking Niners, and see how the 12-9 scores. Fuck all of that. We're scoring points. We're scoring touchdowns. We're scoring
39 points last night.
We're scoring touchdowns in bunches, bro. I'm telling you. We're gonna go into Washington and do you fucking guys a fucking favor.
Put a plug.
By the way, you're fucking welcome.
Want to get back into this?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Oakland.
Talking about being objective, man.
I said.
I'm about bias.
Wait a minute.
Bias, the most unbiased
We're on Sunday.
shit I ever heard in my life.
We're on Sunday, you fucking twerp. Look, Oakland, Washington is Sunday night, right?
So what?
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I'm saying.
It was the first Sunday night game. So what you want to say about that?
I ain't got to Monday yet. I'm still got one more thing on Sunday.
Cowboys.
Listen.
We had a Sunday night and a Monday night in the first 3 weeks.
And you lucky lost when you wasn't on TV.
You know that's why we lost. We was on prime time. That's our problem.
Wait, bro, it's only 2-1-1. How can you have?
Because we about to be 2-1. We got prime time game coming up. Time for a W.
We'll see. Fuck it. Listen. Look, also that because that ain't we ain't 2 Monday yet. Also,
I'm skipping to Monday.
To wrestling fans. I don't think the 2 people that are listening right now are, but we got No Mercy, man. We got WWE.
What is that?
We got Roman Reigns against John Cena.
You know, I fuck with Cena.
I don't.
I fuck with Cena.
I don't.
You know why I fuck with Cena? Because it seems like a lot of people turn their backs on him. So I'm not a big wrestling fan.
So you just go with, I feel that.
So I saw a lot of
too.
people seem like they was rooting for him because I just watched from afar here and there, and it seemed like a lot of people was on his nuts for a while, and then everybody like turned their back on him. I'm like, no, everybody turned their back on you. I'm rock with him. I do the whole
it's a white thing, I think.
So
also, we got Brock Lesnar too. We got Brock Lesnar.
Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Hey, I'm just saying it's an attraction. We're talking sports.
That guy, I never liked.
I never liked that guy. Listen, fuck, for the love of Jesus, He's still Brock Lesnar, fucker.
Fuck Brock Lesnar.
He's fighting Braun Strowman. Not fighting.
He's
fighting him.
He probably crushed my skull and fucking squeeze it like a fucking grape. But so what?
I don't think probably is the right. I think you should leave probably out of that. I think you will. Look, he's still wrestling. Braun Strowman. That's a big son of a bitch. Braun Strowman's a big corn-fed.
I think he powerbombed Brock.
That's a big motherfucker. And you don't even want to call him a motherfucker. He's a big motherfucker with the ER.
MFer.
He's a big MFer, bro. Fucking.
It's one hell of a big MFer over there. I tell you what.
Hey, big guy. So that's on Sunday. All right. So if you got the WWE Network, it's only $9.99. Shout out to them.
I don't think I'd ever waste my money on the WWE
Why
Network.
is it wasting content? It's content, bro. It's just content, man. If we can ever get a commercial on here for the WWE, and I can say, hey, check out the WWE for $9.99, you gonna waste your money on a subscription. We got it. Yeah, we
will.
And then we get to Monday. We got the fucking Cowboys at
America's
1-1.
America's team
Against Arizona, who's 1-1, but it feels like they're 0-2 because they're fucking garbage. That's gonna be a snooze fest.
That's funny to me.
It's gonna be a shitty game. That's not a Monday night football game, bro. At least not Arizona's not keeping up their part.
Oh, but if the Raiders are playing Arizona right now,
if we were playing y'all right now, it'd be a better matchup. Yeah, fucker.
Playing us?
Oh yeah, we'll beat your ass right now.
Oh, god damn
bro,
it!
We'll beat your ass right now.
Shut the hell.
I'm gonna say it like that too.
Shut the hell up! You know what the hell you're talking to me over there?
Come on, good. Beat
places.
your ass right
Boy,
now.
you ain't ready for
this, bro.
What?
We'll beat your ass.
Y'all about to be the Jerry Jones Raiders. That's why y'all moving to Las Vegas.
Don't ever say that.
You the Jerry Jones Raiders of Las Vegas. That's how it is. You guys are like the band.
Anyway, so we got Monday.
I'm Jerry Jones, owner of the Cowboys.
And
these are the Raiders of Las Vegas.
We got Monday.
Welcome to the show.
We got Dallas, Arizona, Monday.
Prime time.
And
that should be our theme song, Cowboys theme song. And go out there and get the Super Bowl.
And then on and then that's it. So I think we pretty much wrapped it up. I think we pretty much covered it.
Haven't covered no baseball at all during any of these shows.
I think we yelled enough. Baseball. Hey, look, we're not talking about baseball until next year. All right, I'm gonna tell you that right now because the Giants ain't shit. The A's ain't shit. At least the A's are a little funner to watch.
You don't like playoff baseball still, though? You don't watch playoff
baseball? Yeah, we'll play baseball. Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
It's coming up, though.
Yeah, we'll do that. You're right. You're right. No, you're right.
We did talk about
not
too long ago. We talked about the fucking Dodgers. You had the arrogance to bring up the fucking Dodgers.
Oh, I know. They went on a 13-game losing streak.
Right after we talked about that. And what the hell did I tell you? And we ain't never got to talk about that. As soon as I told you, you was
that was so funny, man.
And I said, wait till they show me something.
Look,
and then what happened? The Indians end up going on the 20.
I'll never come on this show. I'll never come on this show with you, Trev, and not admit when I was wrong. I admitted to it. We said it at the same time. Yo, me and Coke. Look. Yeah, they shit the bed, huh? But hey, we'll get to playoff baseball. No, we will. We will get to playoff baseball. We will get to playoff baseball for sure. Because that's fun. I always love baseball.
I love baseball.
Playoff baseball is
first
always
sport
fun.
I ever played was baseball.
No matter what team it is, we're definitely gonna touch on some of that when it starts, though. So we still got plenty of shows to cover. We got plenty of football to cover. We're gonna have. I'm gonna have my review on the Benfica and Paschferreira game because, oh man, we'll see, man. We need to win, Trev. We need to win.
Yeah.
And so that was it, man. We're gonna wrap episode 2 up on a high note. At least we're not shouting at each other. We're gonna finish a couple of these Heinies that you brought. Those are Heinekens. So my girlfriend's watching. We don't have any Heinies over here.
Hopefully we can get a Heineken sponsorship. If you feel like sponsoring the show, Heineken.
Or Sag. I got it right now. I could turn the camera on. I can do it. Well, no.
We could push the beer.
We could push beer. I'm not mad.
Maybe there's a Heineken beer fest we could attend or something.
In Germany. We gotta take a trip.
Soccer trip. You know,
can put this mic in the middle.
I got a feeling. My mom tells me that she has a cousin who is dope at soccer. He got recruited to some German team. He went over to Germany to play soccer for a bunch of years.
What?
Yeah.
What's his name? Trevor von Wackenheimer?
No, that's my mom. My mom's side's not German.
Was it Trevor von Wackenheimer?
Fuck, I don't remember his name. I remember only meeting him when I was a
kid. Is he
really.
German or did he just go to Germany?
No, he went to
Germany. I'm just being a racist asshole.
Yeah, you are a typical Sal.
Typical Al.
Yeah.
I don't want to end the podcast on a racist note, but I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna be out.
Break.
Shout out to Trevor von Wackenheim. We out, man.
Peace.